Yes. As you can see, James has got far better looking, has a better studio. All right, everyone. So welcome to the Studio Rats podcast. James is running late because he's been doing some shenanigans in some studio today. But I'm joined just for the start of the show by Dave Marples. Now, Dave is the English arm of Valiant Guitars. So welcome, mate. You all right? Everything good?
Yeah, good to see you, Paul. Great, great to be here.
Yeah. So you contacted me earlier because you said that you wanted to come on and talk about a couple of things. So why don't we do that first of all? So go on then. You can tell me because it isn't in the news.
Do I not get to spin my chair and all that business?
Give a little twirl. Go on, do your little twirl.
There you go. There you go.
Fairy.
There you go.
Big fairy. Look at him.
I have to be down with the boys. Yeah, I've come on. Obviously, probably a lot of your viewers will have already seen the news about Ken Parker. Ken Parker was the inventor and man behind Parker Guitars. And I know I've talked to you about this before, Paul, because I remember you saying when you worked back in the shop back in the day in London, you were surrounded by them at one time, probably back in the late 90s, very early 2000s. And I was one of those people who took the bullet. I fell in love with the guitars. I think the guitarist I saw play them first was Reeve Gabriels, who used to play with Band when he was in Tin Machine. And they really blew me away. And I don't know why, but I had this obsession with getting hold of one. And for years I was trying to get one. And I couldn't find any in Britain. Hey!
See, it was going so well. It was all going so well. We're having a lovely time.
All right.
Anyway, Dave's telling a story. Go on, Dave. Keep going.
Yeah, I was just jiving. I was just talking about, So anyway, I was dying to get one of these guitars. And I never saw one in all the shops around me in Britain at the time. Couldn't find any in Birmingham or anywhere. They just weren't occurring. And then a friend of mine was over in New York, and he was actually in Rudy Penzer's shop in Penzer's in New York. And he came across one, and he bought one. And this guy, Dave the Jeweler, we used to call him, interesting story, but he used to play left-handed, but he used to just turn guitars upside down and play them as you would, so I could have turned it around and played it normally as you wish.
Yeah.
So he bought this Parker Fly, and he also bought a Breedlove guitar as well, which I also had my heart set on at the time. A Breedlove stick, absolutely divine guitars. And anyway, so he bought this Parker back, and he couldn't play it because there's nothing on the fretboard. There's no spots or anything. And obviously there's no spots on the reverse side either. So he literally got lost every time he played it. So I made him a deal, and I think I traded in a San Dimas Jackson or something I had at the time to get hold of this guitar. And I'll show it you now. It's this one right here. And I've had this since 1997 when it came out brand new.
That's in good nick.
Look at that. Remarkable. They seem to last forever. The gloss on them. There's a few. I noticed today. There's a few little indentations in the wood, but apart from that, it really is an amazing. This is the classic. It was they did the deluxe, which was the sort of Parker Fly Deluxe, which was the one that most people went for, which was the balm wood, whereas this one was made out of mahogany. So this one's actually a mahogany body. I don't know if they're any lighter. They're so light, but you can see if you look at the back there, the neck profile and everything. How they did that, I have no idea, because it's like this. It's non-existent.
It's carbon fiber, or graphite, isn't it? I can't remember which one.
It was carbon fiber reinforced or something, but it's the headstock as well. The only downside to these headstocks is you can't hang them up on anything. You can only stand it up. You can't put it on a wall anywhere. You have to buy.
Well, you can get those. You can get those wall hangers. You can get the wall hangers that do that.
Specifically made for them. But I was going to just go through, because I know you know, Paul, a lot about these guitars. Just tilt that down so you can see it a bit better. But it's he was such a genius. I mean, the things he did. He started back in, I think it was about 86. He started making things. He went in with Larry Fishman, who I presume was doing all the electrics connected with it. I don't know. But they both started designing this, and it wasn't until 1992, 93 that they actually got the factory together to start producing them. And I think it was the tools they had to make before they started making the guitars, if you know what I mean, to be able to make them. But so going through a few little things that he invented, obviously, it was one of the first ever guitars to use stainless steel frets. These are all, and if you look at these, they're like new. They've never, ever, I mean, all the years I've had it, there's no indentations on them or anything. And the other thing is, rather than putting them in the neck, they glued them on. So it's bizarre, but all these frets are actually just glued onto the fretboard. So they're not sunk in at all in any way.
Are they not?
No, not at all. It's absolutely bizarre. So,
Wow.
There was a phase during when I think, from the 2003 when he sold the factory up till about I don't know when, where they had an issue with this because a particular type of glue that they used meant the frets were coming away. So there was, for a period of time, the actual frets started raising off the fretboard. But these, they're literally glued on. Never had an issue with any of them. Never moved for me.
That's because they used phenolic fingerboards. It wasn't timber fingerboards, and they can't. If you cut into them, they split.
Right.
They had to use basically frets without a tang, without any back, without a tang.
That's right. So they literally glued them on. Because it's not. It isn't like you say. It's not. It's a carbon fiber reinforced one, but it isn't like you say a wood of such. But then it gets even funkier, and this is the best thing to me. And I've actually taken one out rather than using springs on the actual tremolo system. Or vibrato, whatever you use. They use these. They use a metal plate, which it goes in the guitar. So when you bend it, you're actually bending this, not a spring. And the amazing thing about this is it always goes back to the same place. There's no fluctuation whatsoever. Yeah. And so, you get them by the gauge of the string. So that's a 9 or a 6, however way you want to do it. And the one that I've got in at the moment is a 10. But it's literally... You can find. Then the other brilliant thing you did was there's a little slot there, little clasp on the back there, little switch, which means you can lock it so it's on bend down only. So now you can't bend it back. So if you want to do all your drop D tunings and everything else, you've got that. And then you got this wheel on the back. Now this wheel is where you literally rotate the wheel. And depending on how far forward or backwards you've done it, it locks the spring again. So the spring actually becomes completely locked, so you can have the bridge actually locked as well. So it's the only guitar I know within, I think Trevor Wilkinson did something on Patrick Eggles where you could...
Hold on a sec.
God.
Oh, brilliant. I hope he's got one.
Yes.
Oh, he's got one.
Yay. So and do you not twist that one way and it locks?
No, it folds down once it drops. It locks.
Basically, you see that comes out and there's a pin in the back, and once at the moment it will float. As soon as I let it get there, it locks.
Right, genius. Yeah,
it's pretty clever.
Similar thing. So he got the idea of locking it and having it floating and everything as well. Then the other genius thing is as well, he put piezos. This is the Fishman bit. Obviously, they've got acoustic piezos in 6 piezos in the bridge, which again gives you the ability to have an acoustic guitar and electric. Then he put the jack at the bottom there. You've got a stereo jack input, so you can have one wire going into a traditional amp, or you can have one wire going into an acoustic amp, or you can just have a single mono wire if you wish. 3-way switch, which mixes. I think the John Petrucci model, I think, does it a bit similar now, with he's got the ability to go stereo with the acoustic, and I think again, this was done in the early 90s, not in the 2000s. You know what I mean? It's 20s. It's quite incredible. You've got a generally speaking, you've got a master volume for your DiMarzio pickups, which are in this. Another thing. The pole pieces on the actual pickups screw the pickups into the body. So there's 2 screws in each of these literally screw so the pickups are directly mounted into the body, which in his opinion gave it more sustain and more depth of sound. So he thought of everything. And I just think it was, and I just, you know, when I heard that he'd passed away, I mean, he was only 72. He'd been suffering with cancer for a few years now, I believe. And it seems such a shame that, you know, something as the design of this guitar was so ahead of its time. And I just thought it, you know, they never took off. I think he sold the company because I think he realized eventually that the workmanship and the effort that had to go into making them were £6,000 guitars, and he was selling them at 3,000. And I think he realized he was losing money. And
that's what I've heard. I've heard that he was losing money on every single one.
Yeah. So literally, you know, the headstock and everything, the lightweight. He realised as well. I mean, I think the Steinberger did this to the other extreme, but I think the principle was that your sound, your vibrato, your vibrations in the guitar or whatever, go that way rather than this way if you've got a headstock. So if you get rid of the headstock, then the majority of the sound will go into where you need it, which is in the pickups. So
that's a great way of. That's a great way of. Yeah, well, that's a great way of. What's it called? That's great marketing. I'm not sure that's particularly
whether it's complete. Yes or not, I don't really know.
They were the only guitar that was, at the time, they were the only guitar that was a weird shape that was kind of okay to play because it was a Parker Fly.
I think they're ergonomic as well. I mean, this thing you'd think would be stabbing into you, but you never get anywhere near it. It doesn't.
It wasn't. I think you're wrong. I don't think it ever was cool to play. And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Didn't say cool. I said okay.
It was okay to play because now, if you think about the time when that was, it was all the grunge era was coming in.
Yeah.
No one wanted that. No one wanted it because it was.
I think.
Yeah. I mean, now possibly, now possibly, I think they could.
I think it was 20. I personally think it was 25 years too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
You know, you get that with, you know, there's certain, certain technologies and everything. You get it. I think it was 25 years too soon. But I think that the technology and everything that goes into it, I think this just pulls out, and it's a hexagonal, tremolo arm, which obviously is another genius thing because it just slots in and clicks in. You never get it to wear out, sort of thing. It's very clever. I think he tried to think of absolutely everything. Compound radius neck as well. I could go on and on and on. And the one above this was the Supreme, which he made out of maple as well, like a flame maple. But that was the three guitars at the time, but they were absolutely divine. And
the one that we had was all. We've had this argument, but the one that we had was all carbon fiber. That was the one.
Yeah, you said this.
That was the one. Yeah. And that was the one we had in. It was, and I thought they were the first ones they bought because we were the first shop to get them in.
Right.
Anyway, it's I've seen them now. They go for a lot of money. I mean, that's worth money now, mate.
I mean, I think that in total, I think I was sort of Googling a bit last night. I think in total they made over the 25 years, or I think it closed down in 2016. So over about the nearly 30 years or whatever, they were actually making guitars. They made 30,000. And I worked it out, there was about 1,300 a year, which is what Nick Huber makes. It's what, it's what Tom Anderson makes a year. So they were still boutique levels of guitar manufacture, if you know what I mean. They weren't making, exorbitant, knocking them out like PRS or whoever. Do you know what I mean? They were still balanced, still personalized and everything, which I think was amazing. But no, it was very sad when he died, and I think it was. He's famous for making his acoustic guitars, which are another level archtop jazz acoustic guitars, and I think they were starting about $46,000. So I think he got the price. I think he got the price with those, which completely different thing. But yeah, so that was my little homage to Ken. Another funny story. I used to work for Yamaha years ago for a school, a Yamaha teaching school, and every year we used to do this huge concert at the.
So did I.
Did you?
So did I.
Oh, right. We used to do this huge concert at the Symphony Hall in Birmingham, and and I used to go on. I only ever used to play my Parker Fly, even though I used to work for Yamaha. And the guys came on and they gave me this guitar, and I think it was the 604, was it, or whatever it would be, a brand new out. And he said, "Oh, can you play this?" And I went, That's like giving Steve Davis a new snooker cue, or you know what I mean, or giving somebody, a John Lowe a new set of darts or something. There's no chance. So they had to tape. They had to put black gaffer tape over all the Parker to make it so everybody thought it was actually a Yamaha guitar.
Oh my god! Hey, going back to that Yamaha, I used to do some of the content for the books. I used to write some of the content for the books.
Brilliant.
And stuff, so. Anyway, another story. We'll chat about the next time I see you.
Yeah, definitely. So I've got a few other things here which I know Paul would love me to discuss with him. There's one's directly behind me. I don't know if you can see that cloudburst thing, which I'll get now. Which
go on then. Go on then. hey, just while Dave's doing that, I'm going to go and get. There's a fan over there. It's warm in here. Just give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
While Dave's talking about this.
Hello, by the way. Yes, now I'm allowed to say hello.
Hi, James.
Oh, hello.
What are you up to? So as you can see, you know what this is.
Yes,
very much so. Now, I found out the other day, because obviously Paul's got the thing about these guitars, and
to be fair, when they came out, the launch video was shocking.
What these?
I
can't even remember it, to be honest.
That's what I think. If it's what I think it is,
it's a Mr. Hoover.
Dolphin.
It's a Dolphin too.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not what I thought. I didn't see the headstock when you waved
around. No, I was just going to mention the pickups.
But that's a nice guitar now. Yeah, hey, do you know what? Apparently, so just in case the audience haven't seen it, so Dave knows the story, but I got in trouble with Nick Hooper, or I bought a Nick Hooper guitar and I did a video slating the pickups. Not that they were bad pickups, because they were, in my opinion, they weren't right for that guitar, because it's a vintage looking guitar and they put like really high output like metal pickups in it. And that's what they did across the board on this particular range. Anyway, since that video, they now offer different pickups.
Oh wow!
So because of that video, yeah. So they want to get us over to anyway. They're going to send one over, and they want to get us over to the factory. And they want to send one over, and they want to get us over to the factory to do a factory tour.
That'd be nice.
That'd be brilliant. Yeah, that'd be lovely. I mean, these are before these are the Klopman ones that they use now.
Yeah,
these are before those.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I forgot. I did check yesterday. Lola, not Lola's, but there's some of the German make. They are another German make. But they're interesting. But no, I've got on with this. They are different though. They're not PRS-y. They're not Gibson-y. They are certainly their own sound. If you know what I mean. They're certainly
such great.
Yeah, I mean the guitar itself is immense. It's my. Yeah, it's my go-to one at the moment. Having said that, I mean, the one thing I don't like on it, and I don't like this on any guys, I don't like this on the Parker either, is the varnish back of the neck.
Oh, you can take that off.
I know, I can't do with varnish. But there again, would you start rubbing sandpaper down a Nick Hoover?
Yeah, it's funny because the newer ones do come with matte necks. So,
right.
Yeah.
So, and this is the old...
it's got a rosewood neck.
Yeah.
Rosewood neck. Is it Brazilian rosewood? Do you know?
Yeah. Well, we can't say that, but yes, it probably is.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think they all were Brazilian at that time, but this is a 2004, I think it is.
Nice.
But that's just a custom 22. Nice. I think it was made for the old shop. Do you remember Machine Head?
Yeah.
Of course.
It was made for them when they were open, so I think they ordered a batch of specifically with the.
It'll be a great guitar when you change those pickups.
Great guitar when he tunes it up.
Yeah, that'd be nice as well.
Or when I learn to play it, that'd be even better.
Yeah, you can play. Oh, that's awesome, mate.
Yeah.
Look, it's got a big 4x12. See, James, that's how 4x12 is supposed to look. Look at that.
Mine looks like that.
No, yours looks like a bag of nails, mate.
Yeah, no, I mean, I must admit that was that. Do you know why I bought that as well? That's another little story.
It's something to put. It's something to put a boogie head on. That's all it is.
Well, yes, that is well, but I think the only reason I got the boogie in the first place was because I got the toe necks. And
Yes,
honestly, I was going through the toe necks, and because I was playing like Soldanos and you know and all this sort, and you just made me miss valves.
yeah.
It made me miss the real sound of a valve amp again, and it was you know. And then obviously working with Mario didn't help because he's he has that's Tube Workshop to everybody listening, but you know. Obviously, because these amps are so superb. I mean, every time, you know, it's been amazing working with. I think there's one of his bass cabs at the back there behind. Oh, there we go. If I ship that out of the way, I don't think you see it, but it's there. TWS, that's his, his bass. But yeah, they're just amazing, and because these amps are so good, it really sort of got nostalgic about the sounds that I used to love. You know,
he sent me a text today.
Oh yeah. Oh, any good news or? Oh, he's finally ready.
Well, he said 2 weeks.
2 weeks,
nice.
Fantastic. Nice. And then you've got another 6 weeks for it to get through customs. But apart from that,
probably,
Right, we need to get on with the questions because Dave, you're welcome to hang around, mate. You're welcome to hang around, but don't feel.
2 minutes. Yeah, with pleasure. Yeah. No
right, we need to do these first. Boom.
Hey, Plexico. I'll just thinking of you because Russia's a female drummer. Could there be a future woman at TSR? Possibly if James has the change. There might be. I'm thinking.
I'm not even sure what that means.
Well, you know what that means.
But yes, well done, Anika Niles or Niles, who apparently was born in 1884. I heard on one of the. I think someone put a number in slightly wrong then into the.
She's doing all right. I clicked on there and someone was saying that she got that they've got a new drummer and then it was her doing the drum solo. It like 2 seconds I was off. I was just like I can't listen to this shit. Anyway, next.
She's a bit good.
Yeah, I bet she's gonna have to be, isn't she? She would have to be. She'd have to be great. Plexico also said, "Thanks, mate." He said, "Thank you from Shahar with love." Oh, and Shahar Bar says, "The fish to go along with the chips from Plexico." I don't know what's going on there.
Did you start any? Did you start any of the
no
messages?
No.
So hello. Sorry, I'm late. Basically.
I think Paul had made your apologies already, James.
That's all right. Yeah, don't worry. It's all good.
I've been in the studio all day. What can I say? There we go. Boom. Let's go.
There. Okay, live. So the evening, all rats and pack. Evening, mate. Shahabar. Oops, wrong channel. That's probably because Dave was on. He didn't recognise what was going on. Robert Zioli says, hello. Hello, Robert.
Hello.
Gaza. Hi, everyone. Hi, Gaza. Mike the Bike. Hello. Cheers from Greece. Welcome, Mike the Bike. JP, hi all. And Lee says, I had a Parker Fly. Loved it. Yeah, well, yeah. They were great. Yeah, good guitar. I'd like to play your one again. I'd like to see because at the time, I thought they were absolutely amazing. Like I thought they sounded amazing.
Yeah.
But I'd love to, like with 30 years plus experience past that, I'd love to know if I still, if I still think the whole sort of graphite thing is it's as good as wood. Yeah. Secret Squall, Secret Studios. Hello, mate. He said, question: looking to buy 500 series chassis, but can't find them.
I guess
can't find them for feeding from one module to another. Oh, I can't find feeding from one to another, but with stereo modules. Could someone please share the term with me? So
basically, the unit you need to get is a radial workhorse. The radial one allows you to feed from one module to the next, to the next, to the next. Or if you have a stereo module installed, it will go stereo to the next via the switches on the back. Radial workhorse. They're based in Canada, but you can get them on eBay and stuff. They're
I
bomb proof.
used to-
And
Yeah,
they-
but I used to take an XLR out of one, plug it into the other.
Radial will do it with switches on the back. It's very sweet.
Yeah, of course. But if he can't get, I don't know where he is, but if he can't get a radial one, just go and get an API one or the other ones and just patch leads in. That's the way most people do it.
Only thing I'll say is that if you get one of the API 300 series and you've got stereo, you've got the bigger double width modules, they won't always be powered correctly. Whereas the workhorse stuff, the power supply is big enough to feed lots of stereo modules.
Oh yeah, but the really old API 500s couldn't do that. The one I got, which was, I mean, that was 10, 15 years ago, that could do it. So the early ones couldn't do it.
Yeah. Right. Boom.
Bogeyman, does Valiant Guitars cater for us lefties? Would be
Absolutely.
interested in a lefty soothsayer.
Yep, no problem at all, and at no extra cost as well.
There you go.
Nice. There we go.
Anton, hi
Oh,
all.
sorry,
Hi,
sorry,
Anton.
you've jumped.
Hi
Yes.
all, Anton. Hi, Anton. Thierry, he says, greetings from Belgium. Bought a new book, Complete Guitar Wiring by Jerry Hayes. Very good book. Do you know it? I don't. Anybody else know?
Nope.
Nope.
There
Well,
is.
I feel I should.
Yeah. There is a video coming out tomorrow about two Belgian companies that two Belgian guitar-y.
I was say
companies.
the Roman brewery and
Yeah.
The left way.
JP, I always wanted to park a fly back in the day, but as David laments, you just never saw them in the UK. They were yet another mythical beast back then.
Yeah, very true. Very true. They were very seldom found. I never forget pinning one down for a vet I used to teach, and I'd pinned one down. I think it was Carlsberg Music at the time when they were still going, and
I think they were. I think they were distributed by Washburn. I've got a feeling
it was Korg.
Was it Korg?
Korg, yeah.
Was it
Because
Korg?
I remember having to get a new nut because I filed one down. I got that. I found that in the bag, the old Graphtec sort of angle nut. There was another thing about them. The angle of the nut, like the Washburns used to do that. Whatever, I can't remember what was it called. The tuning where
Buzz Featon.
Yes, Buzz Featon, correct. Yeah, and that nut did the similar thing without having. Yeah. So the intonation on the guitars was always very good as well.
Plexico says, cough up dollars, viewers. Thanks, Plexico. That would be nice, wouldn't it? It'd be nice if we could monetize this, but thank you for your generous donation. Content is dollars. Thanks, mate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I tell you what would be even better. Yeah, thanks for understanding. I tell you what would be even better. Just a like and subscribe would be even nicer.
And as of right here, right now, TSR Jivey Talks Tech is at 2,979.
Wow, well done, mate. Well done.
Come on,
fantastic.
Hey,
we just had a very generous donation.
Wow, hang on, let me just dive down there.
Do that. Sent of a wheelchair pro. Thank you, sir. He said, "Hey guys, sending you some appreciation. Still loving everything you do. Nice to see your new guest. Hope he comes back often. Cheers. I'm sure Dave would love to come on. Hey, do you know what you should do? Every time you get a Valiant delivery, you should come on just to show the delivery.
I have got one.
Have you?
Yes, I have. Yeah. I'm trying to tone it down, but if you want me to, I will go and get it. If you want me to,
get it.
Yeah,
Go
on. You go and get it. We'll go and do it. We'll do another.
We need to get.
We'll do another.
Hang on. We need to go to. Hang on. Sorry, I'm lost. Boom.
Thomas. Hi all. Jivey is on the wrong side. Confused.
There we go.
Sorted. There we go. It's all sorted now.
Sorry, I literally I stuffed. The boys at the studio were doing. They booked one of those wood fire pizza vans to turn up.
Oh, nice.
Feed us all tonight.
Nice.
And literally at 7:00, the guy said, "Right, I'm open." And I went, "Please, can I go first?" So I ordered my pizza. It arrived. Grabbed the box. Said, "Right, I gotta go." I stuffed this pizza in the car on the way back here.
Awesome. Are you ready for this?
Go on, let's have a look. Let's have butchers.
This is.
Oh my God,
Bloody
that's
hell.
gorgeous!
Look at that! Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I'm just personally, I'm just
Wow.
not sure. It's ever so light as well, Paul. Really light. I
Is
think
it?
it's been made of the bar hat again, but they put obviously a maple top
I'll
on.
tell you what, it's very
Wow.
that PRS limited edition that
Yeah.
that
But
I think that works.
I know.
I think that
It's amazing. The only thing I've actually got a black plate to go on it.
I
Just
think
in
that
case.
works better. I hate to say, I
Yeah.
think the black works better.
let me
Yeah,
see.
I
Can you hold it up with the plaque? You can just hold
Yeah.
hold it up with the
I'll stick it in there.
I mean,
so
don't
you-
drop it.
yeah.
If I do that, then you can sort of see it with the.
Oh, I think the black looks great.
I do. I think it
Yeah.
just sets the
It's
neck
black,
off.
isn't it?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Yeah.
it sets the
I
neck
mean, it's
off.
amazing.
Yeah, I know. They've done
God,
some
that
good
is-
work on that. They really have.
That's amazing.
Incredible. And it's so light, and the necks are light. They're just incredible. But yeah, that's the new baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is that going anywhere, or is
I
that?
don't. I've been told I'm not allowed to sell it, but there we go. I don't know what they're planning on doing with it, but
Okay.
it'll be at the shows. I've got Coventry next week, and then London on the 26th. But
We're not
Yeah.
going
I mean,
to
that's-
London.
you're not doing London.
No.
What a surprise!
It's a bit. That's not bad. And I think that really shows off their craftsmanship. So that's. I think that's not a bad.
That's beautiful.
I actually don't think that's such a bad move. Them sort of going down that sort of overfigured
Yeah,
neck
I
and
think
stuff.
they're
It's
quite
good.
incredible. It's a beautiful flame sort of flame maple on the neck. It's just beautiful. But it's
Yeah,
like
amazing.
it plays like a dream. I was up at Crewe last Saturday. We did a show they call the Cheshire Show, but it's in Crewe. I presume Crewe's in Cheshire. But it was a good show. Quiet, not ultra busy, but everybody who came just absolutely loved the guitar. Little Ollie was there. You know Ollie off the Britain's Got Talent. You know the little boy Ollie, 11-year-old he went through with the golden buzzer on Britain's Got Talent. No.
No, I haven't seen. it,
Okay,
no.
he's a little lad, little Ollie, genius little player, beautiful little lad. Plays Patrick Eggle. He's just like
Oh,
sponsored,
nice.
but he was playing that all afternoon.
Oh, awesome.
and
Awesome.
his granddad who taught him was as well. So yeah, they go down very well. So,
Oh,
yeah.
brilliant.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Boom. Let's go.
Offset Guitar Tech. Why DNA amplification rule? Why DNA? I don't know. Is that a brand? Is that a?
DNA. I have heard of DNA amps, but
Have you? I've
I've
never heard of them.
never played one.
No, I've never heard of them. Don't know. Thanks, mate. Thanks for the tip.
Check them out.
Matt Kestrel 1. He said, hello again, rats. Hello, mate. He said, watched your Black Star Solo Beam video. Great tones. Would you recommend the Solo Beam, or do you think they're better headphone amps for around 120? Do you know what? I really like the Black Star. And before James and I went over to God,
Okay, all right. Just all right.
I'm missing
before
out.
James and I went over to actually Dave was there as well. Went over to Guitar Summit. Because I wanted to take one just in case we need to do any recording, and I compared it against the Boss, the little Boss Katana one, and the Boss Katana one's nips it. It's better. It's really good. The Boss Katana one is, in my opinion, is the best one.
Right.
It's just a black. Sorry.
Is that the ones the headphones? The blacks. The
No. It's like I haven't. It's. I'll
Is it a Wazza? Is it called the Wazza Air? No, not no. That's
no. I've got it. It's a Katana. It's a Katana Go.
Katana Go. Yeah.
Katana Go.
Okay.
It's around it, and it's really good. I did a video on it. That's the one that I would go for. The Black Star one's brilliant, and if you want a little bit more hands-on control, you get all that with the extra buttons. But I think the Boss nips it just slightly. Graham, evening everybody. Evening, Graham. Plexico says, "What rhymes with rats?" Super chats. Try it. Cheers, Plexico.
He's pushing. He's doing well.
He's pushing. Yeah, thanks, Plexico.
Is he in
come on again.
sales by any chance?
Guitar Hoodlum. Ken Parker recently passed away truly an innovator in the guitar community, will be missed. Yes,
Definitely.
6 string. Evening Rats, Parker, got to try one sometime. Yeah,
Definitely.
Plexico, enough with the begging. What are you, their agent? You should be.
And he said, yes.
Yep. Please your heart, just £1,
Yeah.
$1.
Then we got.
Make a sign.
Yeah, yes.
I joined at bend down only. Sounds like I missed a double entendre or two. Always. Offset. TSR just bought a Marshall JMP1 preamp. Nice. I watched your video when you played yours. Is there any chance you can make a YouTube video about using it for recording a PLA direct in etc.? I don't understand.
No, because we've sold it.
You've sold it. Yeah, we haven't got it anymore then. You sold it. There we go.
To be honest, the way to do it, I mean, I think the way we did it was running it into a load box or into some kind of speaker simulator. I might get shot at this point, but power amp simulation is a bit of a you don't really need it. Run it straight out of the stereo outs into some kind of pedal that's got an IR loader type pedal. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
I might get in trouble for not saying you don't need power amp simulation, but
I don't think I don't necessarily think you do. I think it's a subtle thing, but yeah.
But yeah, so just run it into something like some kind of IR loader. Even if it's IR loader software, it will still sound great.
Offset, please. Willie, eating tomatoes, bananas, and blueberries will result in nice brown jobbies. Thanks for the info, mate.
I've got nothing to beat that. Ladies and gentlemen, the only thing I've got to beat that is Vinny the Axe.
Here he is.
Hi, Vinny.
Dave, how are you? Nice to see you.
All right. Yeah, nice to meet you, Vinny.
You guys have met, haven't you?
We met at 2024 NAMM.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
How are you, mate? You're right. You're good.
Time ago now.
What's that?
It seems a lifetime ago, 2024.
I know. I wasn't able to go last year to run into you, so I'll probably be there this year, I hope. What's going? Oh, well, last time I was on, I was sick as a dog, if you guys remember.
Yes.
I got brutally ill. I haven't done a video, nothing. I had to go to the doctor, like antibiotics, the whole works.
Wow.
I was really bad. So anyway, I'm feeling better. I'm on the mend, so that's good.
Good.
Hey.
Yeah, my whole family's out. They're all coughing and spluttering and.
I caught some of the beginning of the show. I heard some Steinberger mentions. I heard some Parker Fly stuff. There was one of those guitars that got away from me years ago. It was a Parker Fly, and I want to say the color was called Italian Plum.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I wanted that guitar so bad. I was really young, and there was no way I could have afforded that guitar then. I think it was somewhere as close to like $2,500 maybe at the time or something. I don't know. It was, but that was like $5,000 today. You know what I mean? It was whatever it was. Yeah. It was a lot of money, but that was a superb guitar.
Yeah.
I'll show you mine, Vinny, just in case you missed it. But that's my.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's
I love that.
Yeah,
Vinny's having a crisis. Vinny's having a crisis.
Yeah. They're too much. They're too much to source now. And then same thing with Steinbergers. If you can get a GL body Steinberger, they want $5,000 to $8,000 for one that's in decent shape. You know, there's no way.
Yeah.
You can't say Steinberger on YouTube without going Steinberger.
Come on then. Offset, please. What's what are we talking about? I see. Yeah, we can't, mate. Yeah, we can't. But thanks. As Willie said, we've done that. Thanks, Willie. Stuart said the Parker Fly also had Spursel tuners.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got a set of Spursel tuners in my cupboard that are doing nothing. I should put them on something. They're good.
Yes.
Pets, evening both. There's a master built telly for sale on Andertons for $5,999, down from $8,999. How many organs do I need to sell and still be able to function as a human? So I saw this, and I thought I saw Pet's comment, and I thought I'd just dig it up So let's have a look at it.
Carry that.
So can you see?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so this is a who made this one? Let's have a quick
It's
look.
not a looker, is it?
It's butter,
It's
butterscotch.
who made it? Is it? It doesn't say who made it.
Possible.
Doesn't say who made it. Let's have a
No.
quick look. Okay, I'll go
Is
through.
it
I'll go through some
sand?
pictures.
I'm sorry, that's not a looker.
Oh, I disagree. I think that's great. That is who is that? Is that signature? Carl Macmillan. Let's have a look. Oh, Todd Krause. Okay, so it's a Todd Krause one. 7.4 pounds.
Yeah, that's cheap.
I think. I mean, it's pretty good.
Oh, it's a
Pretty
bound one. Oh no.
Oh God! Don't even get James. I think it's double bound, by the way.
Oh.
I'm not a double bound
I-
fan either, James. I'm with you.
You don't like
On a
it?
telly? No.
No. I don't know. I had a custom shop that was double bound. I never got on with it.
So it's been reduced from 899 to 599. Let me come back in and let me stop this. Okay, I think if you're looking for a telly, I like it. I think if you're looking for a telly, the market's really soft at the moment. So with sales, and nothing's really selling. I'm sure Anderson's selling a ton of guitars, but expensive guitars like that, shops are really struggling to sell. That's why they're reducing it. I think that's a bit of a bargain, and also I think in a couple of years' time you'll be able to sell that for at least what you paid for it.
Yes.
I'll agree to that.
Well, you'll be glad you didn't pay $9 for it.
Right.
Yeah, without a doubt, I wouldn't pay $9 for it. I'd definitely pay $6 for it. Yeah. I mean, I think that's a bargain. Have a look on eBay at the moment. I sent the guys a picture this morning of a really nice custom shop for too cheap. There's loads of too cheap at the moment.
Yeah, I was looking at a custom shop yesterday. It was like custom shop Strat. I think retail was probably about $6, maybe.
Yeah.
And they had it for like $2,800 in mint condition with all the paperwork and everything.
Yeah, that's great.
A good buy.
Yeah, that's about the same sort of money. That's about the same sort of money as this one was. Which I think, if you can get a relict custom shop, because they're always more money. So if you can get a relic custom shop for about, in pounds, £2,500, $2,800, $900, I think you'll never lose money on that.
I don't like the color. Sorry.
Maybe it's the pick guard. That's what's causing it.
I've got to like the guitar to buy it. I know that's not necessarily the reason to buy an investment guitar.
James, can you just hold up your Patrick Eggle for a second?
That a black guard would look cool on that guitar that you showed.
Hold up your Patrick Eggle.
Hang on. I'm going to get 2 guitars, one of which... Right. This was my first actual proper guitar.
Jesus.
However, my most recent.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No, that one's great.
James, if I live close to you, I might have to buy that from you.
Which one? Which one? The purple
the Valiant.
It's a lot of
no.
money.
If that's going to me. If that's going anywhere.
Listen, it's got my initials in the first fret. So I'm just saying. Where else can you buy a guitar with your initials in the first fret without having to pay a fortune?
Right. Okay. So let's have a vote. I say to Pet. I say James.
I'm there.
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm like that. It's a lot of money.
What are we voting on?
On the on that Masterbuilt telly.
I don't know. I aesthetically don't dig the look of it.
You don't dig the look. Okay.
Here's my thing: is you could pay a lot of money for a guitar, but you have to like the look of it.
Yeah, you do.
You know, like when we talk about Nick Hubers, I love the Nick Hubers I had. I sold the gold top because I wasn't a gold top guy at the time. The other two that I acquired, I didn't like the colors and I sold them. But if I can get my hands on a Nick Huber guitar in like that purple color, he posted one on Instagram. I'm like, oh my God, that thing is awesome. That's one to keep, man. The colors are, I think you have to aesthetically like the look of it. It's like your spouse. You got to like what she looks like if you're going to be with her forever. That's all I'm saying. You know?
Yeah.
So I, you know,
Yeah.
I never thought I would like a sparkly custom shop, but I like my sparkle custom shop.
See, for me, it's all about. See, that looks great.
Yeah, that's
For me, it's about the playability of it, and it's about. I know that Pet will never lose money on that. I mean, I don't particularly.
So if you came over here and played my Flying V, then and it plays
Oh,
exceptionally well, you would love it, then, right?
Yeah, well, absolutely. See,
Yeah.
I don't particularly, but
I love that.
See, I
Yeah,
love
I
I
actually
love
like
that
it.
guitar.
Yeah.
But now, case in point, though, the Friedman you had was in that butterscotch color, just like that custom shop, and I like that one. Yeah, I think I don't know, man. You know, whoever posted that before, was that Pet? You know what? Maybe you should grab that because actually, on second thought, maybe it's the product photo that looks whacked. I bet you in person, in a real photograph,
Yeah, you're probably right.
probably looks awesome. So I take it back. I'll give you the thumbs up on it, man.
Hey, so you've got 2 thumbs up and two like that. So I would say
that's 3
that
thumbs
adds-
up in the grand scheme.
that's 3 thumbs up. I would say,
Yeah.
Go for it, Pet. Yeah, Pet, and let us know when you get it, mate. It'll be awesome. Shahar Bar, I think Flo also introduced Piezo. I think he did.
Yeah, they did definitely. Yeah, and then
he said, at this rate, these I can say this word. Can I?
You can now. Yes, you can now.
This
You can?
at this rate, these fucker will be able to retire by the end of the show. Thanks, mate.
Nice.
No,
I like the idea of that.
Or at least buy us a beer. You never
Hey,
know.
And I've got to be honest. So YouTube take, I think 45% of it.
45%.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we'll be. I don't think we'll be retiring. But thanks.
So we might be able to buy ourselves a Chinzano at the next show
and share it.
Yes.
But thanks, guys. We really appreciate it.
2 straws.
Yeah, 2 straws. Absolutely, 2 straws. Pearland guitarist, really love Parker guitars. Don't think they ever made any lefties. I don't think they did.
I know. I'm not sure. I don't think they did. No, very true. Yeah. I think they were so expensive setting up all the machinery and everything that they made them with. They probably didn't even think to do it the other way. Yeah.
Shady Lurker. No, Shady Lurker 92. That's good. First guitar I've ever seen coming with locking tuners and Spurs are ones at that.
Yeah.
I think I agree with that.
We want that, says Plexico. Guitar Hoodlum, Adrian Ballou was using a Parker Fly on the Beat Tour. King Crimson relived with Steve Vai. God, I listened to some of that old King Crimson with Adrian Ballou, and I think Adrian Ballou is a brilliant guitar player. That's a hard listen.
Yes.
That's Paul Drew for shite.
No, it's not shy. It's not shy. It's just it's
really
obviously brilliant.
Listen.
Yeah, it's hard listen. Yeah.
Do you remember the Steinberger that had the headstock on it?
No.
It was named in England. They called it the Scepter. I think that's what they called it. But it had a regular name. Had a like a letter and numerical name here, but it had a reverse headstock on it.
Wow.
And I think it's like a GS7 or something to that effect. I can't recall. But it had a tremolo on it, and that was the closest thing.
Yes, I do remember it. Okay, let me get a picture up.
Yeah, they were cool, man. You can't find any in decent shape anywhere. I always wanted one, and they had lockers on it too. But they had Steinberger gearless whatever those Steinberger barrel tuners on there.
Sorry, I'm literally trying to get everything up. There we go.
There it is.
Oh, look at that.
Those are dope. If I could find one in mint condition at a reasonable price, I would snatch that in a heartbeat. Had the same graphite neck as the Steinberger bolt-on guitars. 5-bolt lockup, I think, just like the regular ones, the M series.
What does it go for? See, 2.5. That's not too bad, is it?
That's cheap if it's in good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at that though. No, actually, yeah. I like yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay.
But yeah, if you like the Parker, that's a cool guitar too to have in your collection.
Yeah. Hot 8 afternoon, chaps, or evening in your area. Hi, Hot 8. Hope you're well. 6-string. Re Machine Head. I lived in a town or two away and spent a lot of time and money in there. Jeff was a great guy, real character.
Oh yeah,
Nice
brilliant. Yeah, good shot.
Gaurav. Should we go with that? Lama. Hello from India. Hi, mate. He said, I've been using a Helix LT for the past 6 years, but was never happy with the feel on the unit as compared to the Fractal Audio. What's your opinion on that? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Shahar, he says, oh, the price for a Headfirst Alta P1 price was announced. Headfirst Alta P1 price? What's that? So basically $2,000. Don't think I'll be pre-ordering. My math is the cost of 4 Synergy modules. Oh, that's the preamp. God, that's expensive, isn't it? For the outer preamp. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. That's too much money. But I guess that's what happens when you've got a guy just building, one-off bits.
Yeah.
API is IPA backwards. Coincidence. Very good. Offset. I fabricate empty chassis.
But do you also provide the power supplies? That's the important thing.
Yeah, power supplies. Yeah. Good evening, gents, said Nick Tilleros. Hello, mate. Hope you're well. James, he says, all right, what's your most fun to play chords? Only song on electric as opposed to a shreddy song. What's your most fun to play chords?
I like the She's Too Good to Me chord by the Sting chord.
What's that one?
This one. Hang on. Find the guitar.
It doesn't come across.
I know it doesn't, but it's that one.
Also known as a Hendrix chord. It's it's an F sharp minus 7 sharp 5, whatever it is.
Yeah, but that to me that's the opening of She's Too Good to Me by Sting.
Slide it down 2 frets. No, sorry, 3 frets then. If you were there. That's it. There's a Hendrix chord. There you go.
Little finger forward.
It's my favourite.
I think mine's a C add 9 or any major seventh chords I love.
Yeah, I like minor 9s personally.
You like the one that spread, don't you? The one that the finger spready hurty chord.
They're added 9s.
Finger spread. Yeah, I mean, I think yeah. But he's asking what song. He's asking what James talked about those sort of. That.
Yeah.
But that's like all the. I think my favourite. Can I do a self shill?
Anything by the Studio Rats.
Anything but no. It's a studio. Is that
We cut it, mutes you out.
Does it?
That's the best one.
Oh well, it's funny how yours doesn't, but mine does.
Yeah, I know.
I turned it off.
It came through.
I turned it off because that's what we were told.
Ah, okay. So if I do that, if I go into
because you're on headphones, turn off the what's it called? The noise background reduction thing.
Reduce background noise. There we go.
Yes.
Can you hear this now?
Yes.
Hey. Okay. I'm gonna have to hold it up to get it close to the microphone. Actually, if I just do this, if I do that,
honestly, it was cool. Yeah.
That one. That's it's chords only, and I like that, and it's like a Hendrixy, John Mayer sort of.
It's Pearl Jam as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Pearl Jam. Yeah, he was very.
I only discovered this because I actually wrote a song using exactly the same chords, Paul. Released it with a guy, only to find out that it was practically identical to Lead.
We've all done that. Yeah.
Yes.
Offset, like button press. Hey, I did. I probably told you this on the show before, but we were employed by a TV company to do some tracks for this particular TV show, and I did it, and it was exactly the same as that Leonardo DiCaprio film. That what's the one with that with the little spinning top?
Oh,
Inception. Is it something like
Inception, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it was exactly the same, just in a different key. Exactly the same.
Wow.
But I must have heard it and gone, "Oh, I love that," and then
Yeah,
in your brain just creates it. Offset guitar tech. I know you from somewhere, Jerry. I live in Essex. Who's Jerry?
I think he means Jivey.
Oh, Jivey.
Yeah, I live in Essex too, but it is quite a big county.
It is a big county.
Yes. Not Dry County, fortunately, but that's another story.
No, yeah, fortunately. Jerry, Shark Guitars during Guitar Summit. They say they've solved the issue with the Floyd Rose trems putting the other strings out of tune with finger bends. About €1,000 for the trem, but great engineering, it seems. Oh my God. So James and I went over to the stall. I don't like it. I don't. Shall I dig him up? Shall I just have
Don't
a look?
make me play that guitar.
I mean, maybe I'm a little bit. We are a little bit traditional in the sort of stuff we like.
No, we're not.
Let me share.
I mean, you might be, but I'll give most things a try. But
it's true.
Holy,
actually, yeah, it's more me.
Holy, all things unholy.
James likes my bright yellow guitar. Anything's possible.
Here we go. So here's the guitar. It's got. I mean, we're not fucking bass players. You know what I mean? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What the hell is going on with that?
I'm out with that.
So, look, and you want to see the headstock, mate? It gets worse. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see the headstock? Look, here we go.
Oh.
Look at that. Come on.
But it's a pointless headstock. It doesn't need to be there.
Yeah.
It's just ugly.
That was like the Floyd Rose speed loader system.
But you could go hammerhead.
Do you remember that?
Go hammerhead. Yes, yeah.
Go Megalodon. That's even more ridiculous.
Oh Jesus!
Come
on. It's never going to work. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how innovative it is. It's never going to work when it looks that horrible. Oh, I don't get it at all.
No, I'm with you on that one.
It almost looks like a cross between a Floyd and a Kaler.
Oh God, man!
The problem is, no matter how good your tech, if it looks like a bag of spanners, no one's going to buy it. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's not working.
I don't like the headstock. That's why I never buy a G&L.
Yeah, look. There's a picture. Look. What the hell is going on? You got onboard effects. Hold on a second. Look, onboard effects. No one wants onboard effects
because you can't control it with your feet.
And then we've got. Have you seen the back?
No way. It's too many dip switches.
You've got dip switches. You've got these card controls. It's just no.
Do you know I found a couple of cool guitars that I liked only to see on there as I was looking at it that it had those like those big arcade kill switch buttons.
Yeah.
That's a turnoff to me. And I like 80s stuff, but that was never on there, back then, and I don't like that thing, and I will never buy a guitar with the kill switch button on there. Just not my. Everybody's got their thing. I think it ruins the guitar. I think it cheapens it. If that's my opinion, my 2 cents. I just think it cheapens it.
Yeah. Nictorious, hands on heart, pick only one, Strat or Telly. Ooh, that's good.
Telly.
Strat.
Telly.
Mm-hmm.
2 each. There you go.
Yeah.
Matt Kestrel, he said, cheers for the response. I will check out the Boss Katana Go. Oh, you'll love it, mate. I promise you'll love that. Mario's here. Hi, guys. Dave, what are you doing here?
I was being nice about somebody.
Gary, have you heard of the One Control Tornado Effects Tornado Drive pedal? Is it any good? I've never heard of that.
Nope.
Has anyone
Good
else heard
name.
of it?
Never heard of
Control Tornado Effects Tornado Drive. Do you reckon that's the whole name? One Control Tornado Effects Tornado Drive. It's got that printed on the front.
Yeah. So the pedal is this wide at the top and has a foot switch like this. It's a micro. It's like if you buy the ashtray with that name of that Welsh railway station on.
Yeah.
Vinny, that may not make sense. Just look for the. I can't
didn't.
even pronounce it.
Oh, it's the longest place name in the world.
Something go go.
Yeah, that's the only bit I remember.
On t-shirts that used to go round the t-shirt about 3 times.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Someone's gonna do it in a minute on the chat, so they will.
You're gonna spit all over your camera.
Yeah.
Offset Guitar Tech, thank you. Anytime, mate. Anytime. Mark, he says, "Hey guys, any thoughts on the new Helix Stadium? Seems pretty fantastic. This comes from a tube amp enthusiast." Well, no, it just seems like we're just being really negative at the moment. So maybe we shouldn't.
Do it.
Maybe...
They put a video out this
No.
week, and it isn't great, is it? The video. It sounds like they've given Dave, the local pro, and he's obviously a good player, and he's gone. And he's gone, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them the most basic presets to get them through a gig. But unfortunately, the most basic, uninspiring, and quite naff sounding presets imaginable.
They weren't great, were they? I didn't think they were that great. But anyway, let's be positive. It should be. It's. But
have they ironed out all the faults on it yet? Have they ironed out all the issues and everything?
I don't know. Actually.
3.5 seconds to change patches.
Well, I don't know. It just seemed that there was a lot of what do they call them? Beta 1 model. You know what I mean? When the betas come out, I don't know whether.
There was a lot of dialing through menus that clearly shouldn't be there in the versions that were on the floor at Guitar Summit. There was a lot of menus that you go, I'm pretty sure we shouldn't be in here. This is where angels fear to tread. That sort of territory.
I thought they'd got to get rid of some of the stuff, but
yeah, a bit messy. And then someone else, then Tone Deaf says,
anyone else excited for the Helix Stadium? I mean, I think it's, and I'd really like to get my hands on it. We tried it at Guitar Summit and thought it was okay, but I want to put it up against the Axe Effects
because price-wise, that's where it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not cheap.
Offset, he said, please was a old co. Don't know.
Got nothing.
Let's see if it's an old. Jim, I'd like to see Vinny the Axe get an axe-shaped guitar. That would be good. That's what we should do.
Yeah,
he's got that pointy thing behind him.
I do.
One for Nam.
The pointy guitar is fun.
Offset says, please was an old comment, guys. I said it after the preamp question because I ran out of words. I could write you a repeat question, but thank you. Yeah, understood.
We're there.
Thanks for clearing it up. Compy Caller 64 said, hi, I've got a rehearsal room sorted. Nice. Tempted to get a Marshall 4x12. My amp heads are 20 watt and 50 watt. Do you think that would be too loud in a 5? No, I mean,
it won't focus. All you'll end up with is a 4x12 guitar sound around your ankles.
Well, if it's a slanted cab, it'd be all right.
You'll still you won't hear it. You won't hear direct sound. You want something. You want a 2x12. You can lean back on a.
Yeah. Or I would get a vertical 2x12 that's got the angled top 12.
Yeah,
but it's still 5 meters. It's a 5 meter room. I think 5 meters is long enough to. 5 meters is long enough to get a 4x12.
Is that like 15 feet? What is that?
Yeah,
5 meters is that what it is?
It's almost like a yard, right?
Not much.
Yeah, just about 16 feet. Yeah.
5 3.
I've had everything in here. I've had 2 412s. And this room is 25 feet by 12 feet. And sometimes it just seemed like overkill. I've been plenty pleased with a 212 cab. I mean, it all depends on what you're into. But you know what? 412s look awesome. So if you can get one and you can afford one, get it. That's
And,
all
you
it is.
can
I
get-
think-
and you can pick up a 412 for no money at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it'd be all right. I don't think. I think a 4x12 hasn't got to be so far back. It hasn't got to be like a stadium stage. I still think it sounds great right next to you. I don't think it's like anything. You know, a 1x12 sitting on the floor over there is hitting your ankles. It's never going to hit your face.
True.
No, I think go for it, mate.
You can ease a 2x12 or a 1x12 back a lot easier than you can a 4x12.
Well, maybe you play sitting down, so that would change the
Yeah,
whole.
maybe. Yeah.
You know,
All of the
No,
above.
I think go for it, mate. Go for it.
I've got my 4x12 here, and I've also got 2 head rush units as well, and I've got them all wired into it. You know, everything's wired up, and I just get my room's not huge, but I love turning it up. I love to be able to shake.
Pardon?
If your house not shaking, you're not really playing, are you? But no, I love turning it up, and it sounds brilliant at the moment. I've only just literally, I think I've mentioned it to Paul before, I've only just really learned how to EQ my Boss pedal. I've got a Boss GTK, the GT1000, and I've only just literally realised how to alter the EQ on that to get my head rush speakers sounding the same as my Marshall 4x12, and it's just an awesome sound now. I'm really pleased.
Nice.
that's cool.
Nice.
So basically, you've dropped all the top end off and all the bottom end off, and now it sounds like a cab.
It sounds perfect. Got rid of the bass.
Shahar Bar says, Vinny, will you be rocking the King Diamond costume for Halloween? You should definitely do that.
No, that
definitely
would
do
require me
that.
to paint my face. I can't. I'm not
That's-
doing it.
That would scare the kids, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
When
They
you
would
come in the
know
door.
who I am.
Graham, some great service from Guitar in Edinburgh. Excellent. My 2-year-old Laney acoustic amp had a faulty switch and the handle came off after a gig. Laney took ages, so Guitar just gave me a brand new one. Very pleased. Oh, excellent. Well done,
Awesome.
Guitar.
That's very good.
Brilliant. Well done, Guitar. Brilliant. They're my favourite shop.
Yeah.
Willie, I have 20 plus guitars, and if I sold them all, I could maybe just about afford that telly from Anderton's. But that telly will, in 20 years' time, will be worth some money. Shahaba, I would marry a Strat, sleek and sexy, but wouldn't mind a fling with an ES335, fat and sloppy once in a while. He's a wrong, isn't he?
Shahar, I can't remember where you are in the world, but
He's in America.
yeah, but if you're coming to Nam, we should definitely all go out for a drink. I think that'd be a wild night.
Jesus, wouldn't it? Jim, what do you guys think of Rush's new drummer? I mean, I imagine she's brilliant.
Annika Niles is off the chart. She wouldn't be my first. She wouldn't have been my first call for a Neil Peart replacement.
I'm surprised I didn't ask you.
I wouldn't be my first shout for a Neil Peart replacement, but she'll be amazing. Hopefully she'll bring her own style to it because she is a very different player to Neil Peart. But I'm sure she'll be great.
Offset, he says, unfortunately not. What have we got to that? Shah, speaking of Germany, did you try any good obscure beer worth mentioning? Drinking Polania Marzen right now. Yes, had some of them. What
we ended up
they had this
didn't we?
white beer. Yeah, they had this white beer that was nice at the hotel, but I couldn't tell you what it was.
Not after 6 of them. To be fair, other than the first night, mate, you bailed early.
He did, didn't he? And let's be fair, yeah.
Yeah, I get up early to go for runs.
He made the classic mistake of Thursday night of going hard, and then felt rank for most of Friday.
I always do. If it's always the first night, I get too excited. Listen to that sustained law. Copy Corder, the chord sequence that opens the chorus of Steely Dan's Josie are really pretty for how simple they are to play. 1-finger bar chords with some open strings. Oh, no. I have to have a listen. I will have a listen.
But Mr. Becker was quite a phenomenal rhythm guitar player. He would claim to be a rhythm player rather than a lead player. But he made some beautiful chord shapes and just some lovely noises.
Did he? I should definitely have a listen. Oh no! Oh please, no! Don't. No, I appreciate the compliment, but I am far from even a modest guitar player on YouTube. There are plenty better. But
I'm going to say
thank
two.
you, Perla.
I'm going to say 2 words.
Go on. Here
Andy
we
Wood.
go. Andy Wood. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Sorry,
You can't
sorry,
compete.
mate. I love you.
No, I've got no ego. I've got no ego. I appreciate there are billions of guitar players better than me on YouTube. But thank you for the compliment. Daniel, just wanted to let everyone know that Focusrite and Adam Audio have been having a flash sale that ends today. I picked up a T10S subwoofer for $379, usually $499. Nice.
Mm.
Very nice. Willie, Essex sucks.
Right.
There you go.
The news.
Let's do the news. You're not going to give Willie a comeback on that?
No.
That's very. Do you know what? I respect you for that.
Very
Really?
mature of you. James.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I've got nothing.
I do.
I've got nothing funny to add. If I had something funny, I'd go back with. But
No. Yeah, but I'd have had a dig at Scotland or something. I don't know.
no, because it's too easy.
Okay. Warm audio. It was too easy. There we go. He said the insult. Warm Audio, Throne of Tone and Tube Squealer, 2 classic overdrive. So Warm Audio have come out with 2 new pedals. They've got Throne of Tone, which is basically a sort of a king of tone. It's a shame that Philip's not on because I wouldn't mind a bit of a chat with him about this. Basically 2 blues breaker style.
I was going to say it looks like a Marshall Blues Breaker kind of had a twin.
Yeah, which is basically what the king of tone is. It's got loads of switches on it. It's not a pretty. But,
That's like the Brothers, though, isn't it? With all the switches.
Yeah. The Brothers hasn't got as many sort of switches. It's I'd like to. I heard the demo. I didn't think a lot of it in the demo, but I'd like to hear it in person. And they've also brought out the Tube Squealer, I think it's called, which is their Tube Screamer, but it's TS8 909 and 808 909 and TS10.
Can anyone actually hear the difference?
I've never compared them. I mean, it sounds like a Tube Scream. It sounds like a mid-rangey to me. But...
that's one of those things in what's the film? They go Labyrinth.
Oh yeah.
They have their place with certain amps. Certain amps need them. Some don't jive
I agree.
at all. You know.
I completely agree. Yeah, a Fender style amp, absolutely, with that sort of mid cut and stuff. But they work perfectly. PRS. So we've got a few things to talk about with this. So the PRS line. So they've updated for the 40th anniversary. So they've got the SE Herman Lee, and you know we had a good old pop at that. So this is the. Let me see if I can find a better picture of it. I don't think they've got a decent picture, have they?
Is it the thinnest guitar in history?
No. Well, what they've done with it.
It must be the most expensive SE they've ever made.
Yeah. So as opposed to the bell end, they start there. They've got this almost like a scratch plate that they put in there, which I quite like. I quite like the idea of that.
I think that's what the other one should have looked like, and it's got the plate on it to raise the 3-way switch to make that shallow depth. I think I think it doesn't look bad. I'm gonna say it. My only thing would be with that is why did they not take that plate, the jack plate, and install it on the back of the guitar?
Yeah.
If they would have installed that on the back of the guitar, that would have been the cat's meow, I think.
Couldn't agree. Yeah, well done, Vin. That is.
They should have called me on it, but they didn't.
They should have done, shouldn't they? But the only other thing is, so this is the first SE that's reached. I think it's about $2,000.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what language that was, but my God.
Yeah. So we're talking at $2,200
for an SE.
Yeah.
1990. So £2,000 or $250. euro. I quite like that color.
I like the other
sort of-
color.
What that one?
That
Or
one,
the-
yeah, the red one, the red ready.
Yeah.
It looks
I
like
think
a
they all
Pinky
look
Rosie a little bit.
great. I personally think they all look great. I think the colours are great. I think the guitars are probably really good. But $2,000 for 2,000 quid. It's a lot of
It's
money.
not right, is it?
For
It's a
not-
lot.
They,
It's a,
say Vinny is absolutely bob on. If they had put that buried
Yeah.
jack on the back, that would have been a phenomenal looking guitar.
And
Yeah.
the reason,
Yeah, it
and
would
the
have been-
reason why I say it is because if you look at, can you do a frontal shot again, like the head-on
yeah,
shot?
yeah,
So if you look at the angle of the three-way switch, you got that angle going on, okay, and then you got those knobs that are not exactly perpendicular with the three-way switch, and then you have the other switch which is not exactly perpendicular, or like the angles. There's multiple angles going there. I think aesthetically they missed the mark on that.
I agree.
yeah. I think you're right. I
Yeah.
think you're right.
And
Apparently,
to me,
the neck
it's
profile is the same as the expensive one. The nut
20
is the
inch,
same.
20-inch radius.
Yeah, it's super
Is that what
flat.
it is?
Yeah,
20
23.
inch radius, and it's not
Jeez.
compound. It's just 20-inch all the way down.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's like playing a plank.
But,
Yeah, but I guess
classical
that's what he
guitar.
does. He does all sort of tappy, sort of
Yeah.
wiggly sort of stuff, doesn't he? So I guess there's not a lot of bending going on, but I don't know much about. I don't really know much about them. And lastly, Joe, can you believe it? Joe Bonamassa has got a signature guitar.
No.
I know. Can you believe it? And yeah, so Joe Bonamassa's got another signature Epiphone.
How many gazillion dollars is that?
It looks it's quite nice actually. It is.
Well,
Actually,
Well,
that's not horrific these
No,
days
I'm
for an
surprised.
Epi.
I'm surprised at that price, actually.
yeah.
Hey, but we're saying that let's not forget this is a. I don't know where they're built. Are they built in Indonesia? I don't know where Epiphone's built now.
Yeah.
But let's not, you know.
No, it's. I bet you it might be Chinese built.
Chinese.
Well, yeah. So China. So a couple of years ago would have been bulking at that, but prices are just going up so much. So yeah, that's it. That's about the news. I think that was there wasn't much going on. But
Yeah, the reason why I like the color of the other one is it reminds me of this one.
yeah, that's
An
that,
bass guitar.
This is one of my
that's a better
favorite
looking
colors.
guitar. That's a better looking guitar. That's a better looking guitar than
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I want to try that. I really want to try that
James,
guitar.
you would absolutely love this guitar. I didn't think. I just like the trade was good, but I didn't think I was going to dig it. But I'm still going to say it's one of the best playing guitars in the house. You know, I don't use the Piazzo, whatever the hell you call it. I don't use
Piazza.
it at all. But
Piazza, Charlie. Piazza.
yeah. But other than that, nice guitar, really good. It plays great.
Yeah.
awesome.
Right, let's go.
Right, next. James, he says, I meant songs to play using chords only. Yes, I think we got there at the end.
Yeah.
Soothsayer. Yes. the
Yes.
Soothsayer.
It is, and it was, and it will be. And Paul's not having it.
I'll show you mine while you're there.
Oh no, please not
Right,
again.
you already?
Oh.
Yeah, not again. Thank. We've seen that one, but thank you.
No,
There we
this
go.
one.
What's that? Oh,
That's my soothsayer.
Is that the one that you?
I think I did down in Brighton. I think.
is that like a see-through white?
It's like it's hard to. Yes, it's got a maple top on it.
That's dope. That looks awesome.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
what are the pickups in that?
Bare knuckles.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's that's probably one of my favorite guitars. Actually, that one. It's awesome.
Scott says, I'm
Oh.
starting to make this a habit. What's that? Watching. I'm sorry, mate. If you're watching, I apologize for ruining your Wednesdays.
We're not addictive.
Cheers, Scott. Herb of Fireside said, Happy Wednesday, gents. Happy Wednesday, Herb. Jerry, I missed stereo ping pong delay on the Boss Katana Go. No, it's got it. It's got it.
Yeah.
Right, Vinny.
I would have.
On the go.
Yeah, I'm sure it has.
I thought it had as well. Vinny, the name of this Welsh railway station is.
There you go.
Landfair.
Is that for
honestly?
You guys
That's
are
That's
For real,
That's-
yeah.
No, mate, that's Welsh for you, or Wales for you.
There's so many consonants there. I could rip open a fabric of time. Like I don't. Wow, I thought it was bad when I went to Norway. I couldn't pronounce a
Yeah,
damn
no.
thing over there. I'm like, holy crap, that's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Okay, that makes sense now. Thank you.
Scott says that's a lot of money for stock tones. What are we talking? Where are we?
Probably
talking?
the stadium.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Stadium. Yeah.
It
Sorry, Scott.
Yeah. Very not the greatest video ever.
I want you guys to know that I'm probably gonna be possibly buying the VP4 fractal
Yes,
very soon.
last.
Yeah, I'm just
Awesome.
I'm just gonna bite the bullet and do it.
You definitely want that over an FM3.
I was thinking of running it with the blue guitar amp. That's why.
Yeah, that's a great solution.
Yeah, but you can do that and then have the choice as well.
But then
We'll
I
talk
won't
about
play.
it at some point.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Go on. Perlan Guitarist said, "I've just got a Keeley Compressor Plus. It's a compressor. Is a compressor the most important pedal on your pedal board? It's probably the most. The Keeley Compressor Plus is the pedal that goes across to every single pedal board that I've got.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
But is it the
One of
most
the little-
important?
I got one of the little mini
Who knows?
Keeleys in it. It's on all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important because I think you can use it especially the Compressor Plus, because when you switch between single coils and humbuckers,
Levels it.
Yeah.
well, no, it's so you've got to switch. You can switch between single coil and humbucker. So basically, when you switch it up to humbucker, it lets all the frequencies through. So basically, it's got like a side chain on it that's letting through the top end frequency as opposed to squashing those frequencies.
Yeah.
And it doesn't react as fast.
Right.
So it just feels naturally just switching it over from between humbuckers. To be honest, I just keep it on humbucker all the time, even if I'm using single coils. Guitar Hoodlum, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, short for okay.
Yes.
There we go.
As opposed to the mind reader from the west coast of America with bad breath.
What?
Super California Mystic Expert Halitosis.
Oh.
Jesus.
I don't know how you bank all that stuff.
Janus. Janus Chianowski said, "How do you see the future of guitar in the age of artificial intelligence?" That's a really good question. I'm hoping that it's. I mean, I can't.
I can't see it ever being in trouble. I mean, it's like you can artificially reproduce guitar sounds. You always have been able to on synthesizers and everything else, but I don't think the actual physical nature of it, I don't think there's any. My biggest worry is getting young people playing guitars.
And yet, the guitar uptake at schools is the highest it's ever been. There's a waiting list for guitars at
Really?
schools. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
that's
I can't say for all schools, but I know at the schools round here, there's a massive shortage of actual instruments in the system. They're asking parents who can afford to buy kids guitars to buy them, so the kids who can't afford guitars can have the county instruments.
That's great.
Good.
That's
It
great.
is good. Because that's the one thing I do miss, in all the shows and everything that I go to. The one thing that I do worry about is the average age being sort of 55, 65, not 15 to 25. Do you know what I mean?
I think that's because, so the guitar shows, I taught someone, we were talking about, slightly off topic, we were talking about, we were auditioning microphones for vocals. And I said at one point, but all these are great mics. Whether the mic cost £1,000, £10,000, or 40 quid, we could make the recording on any of these mics. And I introduced the guys to the phrase "corks." We're cork sniffing at this stage, which they also thought was exactly on the money. And I think like this, guitar will carry on because it's a thing to do. Just because you can replace it with AI doesn't mean people will, because people like playing guitar.
Yeah.
Tone Deaf Guitar Lab says, I will say hello to you boys at NAM. Beware the Scouser. See you there. Awesome. We'll see you
You
there,
got
mate.
very loud all of a sudden, Paul.
Me, have I?
Oh, you haven't now. You
Yeah,
lean in. You went, "Ooh."
Oh,
I think you shut off your background noise thing, and I think that's what's called.
I did shut it off so I could whittle at the same time. Willie, there are a significant amount of YouTubers who sell courses, and the effort that went into them is worth it to them, as it will earn background income. Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of money to be earned from teaching courses on YouTube.
I just can't do it. I can't do
there's
it.
so many people do it for free. I don't think you need to pay for it, to be honest with you, on YouTube.
There's lots of, this whole, it's referred to as the gravy for the brain model. You know, say, come and do my free 1 hour seminar and I'll tell you why. And then they say at the end of the 1 hour seminar, we'll do you a special deal. This course would normally cost you £5,000. And for one time only, for the next 60 seconds, we'll do it for it's a pile of doo-doo. There are other ways. I mean, Paul and I are very open. We make our money from the channel and our residual money from doing packs. You get a thing that you can use. We make the packs for Katana, for Boss, for Tonex. You know, all the platforms we support. That's our thing.
Willie, Boss did their groundwork during the product development stages of their back catalogue of pedals and are now applying the same model to the PX1. How is this different? What are we talking about here? I see. I see what Willie's saying.
Yeah.
I see what Willie's saying. I don't disagree with Boss's business model for the PX1. I don't see why people complain about someone spending hours, days, weeks, months programming a pedal into the PX1 and then Boss not
Asking to be
charging
paid for it.
Yeah, it's like that's what it is. It's like it's only because I think, you know, companies like Line 6 give everything.
If Boss opened the PX1 up for third parties like us to develop other effects pedal platforms, so for example, you could put a Marshall Blues Breaker or whatever, and we could do that, and we developed for the PX1 platform, we would charge for it, and no one would have a problem. It's only because Boss are charging and they own the platform.
Yeah, but Tonex do. Tonex
I think the only difference is that Boss. The only argument that I could go is that you don't actually own it with Boss. You basically
don't own any software. You don't own any software, and any software, because it's a way of a company getting out of any legality. Because if something happens to that software, you can't sue them. So you're basically it's the same with any software, isn't it?
Yeah. If you know when you download a piece of software, it says, do you want to read or print the license? If you print the license and print off the 99,000 pages of War and Peace, in there it will say you do not own the software, you license it. It's just because Boss have been very open and used the word license because legally they have to.
Yeah.
It's been taken out of hand. KDH, you know where you are.
Jerry, what's that, Dave?
Amongst many others, there's a load of people who've been jumping on it. You know, the hate wagon.
Yeah. Even Rex Shull jumped on it, and it's. I just think, Anyway, Jerry, I agree with you 100% about the Shark guitars, Paul, but I did like the trem issues they seem to have solved with their Floyd style, and this can be bought separately. Oh, nice! I see. So you can buy the trem separately. Awesome.
I bet it ain't cheap.
Well, surely you need a headless guitar though for the trem system, because there's no on those guitars there was no tuners, was there? No, so you need a headless guitar.
Just chop.
I see.
Just chop the top off a custom shop strap.
What's the point in selling it separately?
Yeah. Igor, he says, "Oi boys, will you survive with just having a neural DSP plugin for a local gig? I think I prefer not to go with because a neural DSP tends to be very specific for the artist. Maybe like one of their like I don't know Soldano ones or something maybe, but I think their archetype plugins I think are very specific to the players. So for instance, the Corey Wong one might be great for like the clean rhythm stuff, but I'd want a more higher gain tone. So yeah, maybe a couple of different ones.
But what would you play them through? I wouldn't want to play them through software live at a gig.
I used to take a computer. I used to go out with the guitar rig.
Oh my!
I know it was
God.
awful. It was awful.
Really?
Yeah, it was awful. Yeah.
Wow. That's Iggy, by the way.
Oh, it's Iggy! Yay! I didn't want to say. Just in case it wasn't. I didn't know Iggy's surname. Hello, mate. Hope you're well.
It'd probably be good just to buy one of those little Tonex pedals that you guys demoed.
Yeah.
Remember that with the little foot switchy thing?
Yeah.
I'd probably be better off. I think it would be more stable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris, evening all. Where are I to get a modeler? Which is better, FRFR cab or effects return in my DSL 20? I think I've been too gobby. Go on, I'll let everyone else decide.
FRFR cab or effects return into my DSL 20. If you've got a modeler, FRFR cab or a PA cab, you don't need to go down the FRFR route because that's a way guitar companies or amp modeler companies are flogging their own wares. Just get a pair of JBL Eon 10s that will probably set you back 200 quid for a pair, and you'll have the best, loudest guitar rig you'll ever witness, and it'll sound phenomenal.
Anyone else?
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Dave?
No, I'm with that one. I mean, I've got my head rush, which I must admit I've probably paid about 250 quid for each, but it's.
But Dave, they probably say on them 2,000 watts peak music power, and they're not. They're about 300 watts.
When you get Mario's single 6 at 6 watts, and it should still blow your house down. You know?
Yeah.
Crazy.
But unfortunately. And again, this is going to make me unpopular, and I don't care because, hey, and I've not been drinking. I've been eating pizza. Doesn't count.
For once.
All say that the Head Rush are Alto, are generic Chinese brand with a Head Rush badge on. I'm sorry, they just are. Head Rush did not design the cab.
No.
It's a PA cabinet. If you plug microphones into the back, it will sound great as a PA cab. But let's not pretend that our Far Eastern brothers aren't really good at putting exaggerated numbers on PA amp and things like that. When you actually look at it, okay, it might say 2,000 watts. 2,000 watts RMS 0.66 would bring it down to theoretically about 1,300 watts peak. Peak. There's no way that's a 1,300 watt amp in there. It's probably 300 watts at most. But stereo 300 watts of guitar is enough to take on the world.
Okay. Next one's spam, James. So don't even give him that. Thanks, mate.
I've already moved on.
Well done. Comic Order 64. Thanks, guys. Good points. Have a vertical 2x10 and vertical slanted 2x12. Those are good enough in the room.
Definitely.
Prices of 4x12s make it tempting. Can I just store it there? Good point about the slanted 412s, Paul. Cheers, mate.
Yeah. Well, that would work fine. Could do that. Do that.
Dave, hello, mate. He said, looking good, Dave, as well. He said, when I was a youth, I took my first lessons with a guy named Michael Hedges.
Oh, yes.
He played acoustic harp.
He did indeed.
I don't know Michael Hedges.
If that's the Michael Hedges I'm thinking about, he's a phenomenal player. He's been around. I think he was sort of at the era of the sort of Gordon Giltrap and all that lot.
Oh, nice.
And he was a phenomenal acoustic player, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, he was a legend.
People should check him out. We will do, mate.
Definitely.
Do that.
You did all the harping bit, with your harmonics with this hand. The harping?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Awesome.
And bizarre tunings, if I remember rightly, as well. He used to have. Yeah.
Andy, the SE version looks way better. Yeah, I think I quite like it, but I agree with what Vinny said about the jack plate out the back.
Yeah.
Hey gents, hello mate. Hope you're well. James, he said, "Are you guys fans of the coil split? I hate guitars with this, as I've never had a good one yet. The single coil is usually garbage sounding. Thoughts?"
It depends on the Valiants what they do. They don't split the coils as such. What they do, they put two single coils together, so when they're in series, they produce a humbucker. So you've still got two individual,
like proper singles. Yeah,
exactly. So
Yeah.
you don't. So if you're going to split a humbucker down the middle with different wiring, as most of them are, then you never really get that proper single coil sound out of a humbucker. It doesn't happen.
That's
Yeah,
what
Valiant do a really good job.
on a
Yeah.
recent video
Sorry,
I
Ben.
did when I put the DiMarzios in the Ibanez. It originally comes with a 5-way switch, and they got all that stuff split and everything.
Yeah.
And and I said in the video, I was like, if I want to hear Strat tones, I'll play a Strat.
Yeah.
This is, to me, that 540p is a heavy metal guitar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I yanked that 5 out, I put a 3-way in, and it's just so I get the proper humbuckers, and I don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? I just think sometimes we try to like make a guitar that does everything, and it's I don't think you totally can. I think that's why we have collections of stuff. I mean,
yeah.
Herman likes his cable to go through his strap, so the back plate on the back might make strange angles for the cord. But no, because he'd just wind it in, as opposed to going around the back,
it
he'd go in the front. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's a good thought.
Yeah, Stramberg's got it. There was a Ty Tabor model that Yamaha made back in the day that had a thing on the back. Brian Moore did an excellent use of that. I'm sure James has got something in the collection back there.
The Valiant one's great. Look at this.
Yeah, that's dope too.
Yeah.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah. James, you got to fly over here. Let me play that thing.
Oh, mate. It's really
Okay,
good.
I'll just pop over.
I'll sort you
really
one out,
good.
Benny. I'll sort you one.
All right.
It's really good.
It's a brilliant guitar.
Great
That can't have it.
Really good.
Right, Andy, go.
Oh, Andy says Strandberg are made in Indonesia and cost that much and more. This is a big step for PRS though. I thought the Strandberg Indonesian ones don't cost that much, and the Strandberg ones that are made in Sweden
You can get a Strandberg Indonesian for, I think they're like $16.99. It's the N2 that just came out, or $17.99.
What's the most
get a deal on it?
What's the most expensive Strandberg that's made in Indonesia, Vin? Do you know?
They're probably the signature model ones, and they're like $2,600, $2,699. So he's right in there.
Okay.
And then if you look at the Japanese ones that are like $7,000-$8,000.
Wow.
And I had a USA Washburn custom shop years ago when Strandberg kind of was like new onto the scene. And even then that guitar I think was like $3.5 grand, $4 grand.
Wow. 20 inch is actually very easy to play. Awesome.
There's a joke.
I would imagine it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Willie, take the high road. Towie, Gordon Ramsay, Jamie Oliver, Oktamukti.
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 I think he's pitching back still.
Take the high road, didn't it go da 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 dee, da 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 da. How I remember that, I don't know. No, sorry, Willie, you're still not making me bite. I'm not.
He's not. He will eventually. Keep going, Willie. He will eventually. Andy, yeah, my Kaizen has a flat radius like that. It's only weird at first. I guess. I mean, you can get your action very low because it's just so
20 can feel weird depending on the fret height and the bridge that's equipped on the guitar. That will make a difference as well, whether it makes or breaks the guitar sometimes. And even in vice versa, like I know that the Joe Satriani guitars will have more of a vintage radius. They had to put shims under the center blocks on the tremolo so it could give the proper arc.
Oh, wow.
So like bridges can make or break a radius as well, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, the bridges have to be the same radius as the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes people put stuff on builds and it just doesn't
Yeah.
don't work.
Oscar M says, just picked up a Novo Cirrus J. Nice. 2018 with the hardtail. Freaking amazing. Best guitar I've ever played. Did any of you try them? Yes.
Yes.
I tried them.
I had
they're
two.
nice.
Yeah.
You had two? Oh, nice.
Yeah, they were nice.
Yeah, really nice guitars. Mr. Anderson 59. Yo, Andy Yates. Hey, Mr. Anderson. Yes, the tool monks themselves.
Yeah.
Willie, is live sound in stadiums always mono? Stereo wouldn't work, surely. Oh.
No, these days it's not just stereo; it's all sorts of interesting surround options. Again, depending on the show, depending on the band. I've seen acts these days going out with big, surrounds. What you might call surround sound or immersive rigs live
Did you
because
say Atmos?
I haven't.
Oh, Jesus.
And the big smile came on my face because I knew he was going to do it.
He did it, not me.
Come on, that was the MVP comment of the evening.
That was.
In the old days, stadium rigs weren't generally mono because of the technology available. These days, with line arrays and all that sort of stuff, yes, it's much easier and much more convincing to have stereo rigs because you can.
Yes, he wouldn't. Don't call me Shirley, he says.
That's from Airplane.
It is.
Yes. Sorry, folks. It's all right, mate. It's all good. VP4 is terrific. Using with Tonix works great. I'm thinking go VP4, mate. I think I do actually think that's right for you because it's the only thing for me. It's only 4 effects, but then would you ever use any more than 4 effects?
I don't know. My thing is I'm going to use some other pedals in front of the amp, so I would just use it for time-based stuff on the back end.
Oh yeah,
for delays and reverbs. That's what I want it for. I don't really ever hear anybody, and maybe I'm wrong, but I don't ever hear anybody long for the overdrive patches in a fractal. From what I hear, it's the delays and the reverbs. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Unless you guys can tune me on to some analog pedals or digital pedals standalone with normal knobs, like normal pedals that can sound close to the fractal, then I'm all ears. Anybody out there?
It's modulation, isn't it? Really, they're coming after the amp that everybody wants. Yeah, definitely.
Chris, Evening Boys, another great show. Do any of you have any experience running neural plugins out through a rear lamp and cab? Just got an MT15, but hope to use the digital effects from Archetype Revere. No.
Yes, I do. I mean, I do it here. I do it here, but and they are amazing. Quite incredible, actually. I mean, that's probably why Iggy was asking the question, because I know Iggy's been buying loads of these plugins. And I found them. The one thing I did find, and this is my honest opinion, compared to the Tonex, the feel of the neural plugins was 10 times as good as the feel with the Tonex. It felt absolutely. You felt it was like you were playing an amp. You got that feel straight away, and that was with a plugin.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, you'll have to try it, Paul. You have to come up and try it. But they are.
Yeah.
They do make. There's something about the neural. Well, I've no idea about the Cortex, the Quad Cortex, whether that's any better feeling wise than the Tonex. I have no idea. But just the feeling, the actual reaction between when you hit the string and what's coming out of the amp, definitely the neural DSPs have got it down. Well, they did on the plugins anyway.
Awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
So there, Chris, go for it. Scott, I teach 6 days a week at SOR. SOR?
School of Rock.
School of Rock. Well done. Well done, Ben. About 40 plus kids. Guitar is getting stronger in the last few years. Wow, that's brilliant, Scott. That's really great.
And we can thank Mr. Jack Black for that, because that film did rock and roll a lot of good.
Yeah. Let's hope, the new boys like, Youngblood and everybody else as well, who's trying to bring rock back to the, the masses. It might help.
Yeah. Session Gold. Hi, Rat. Sadly, I'm a bit late. Maybe you've covered this already. What do you think of the Bias X AI stuff? Haven't really looked at it at all, to be honest.
Bias, having done a really good video for them, Bias did not reach out to review it.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's funny. It hasn't been. I know they released it, but it hasn't really been on people's people's radar, is it?
Mm.
Maybe we should check it out. Session Gold, and you guys can do a review of the Ghost Note audio swirls. It's the DBA 160, TSC, and H3000 in one pedal. Very affordable too. That's unusual. The DBX 160 compressor, TSC, what's that?
Tube Screamer clone.
Yeah.
Possibly, and an H3000. That's an odd combination of.
That's a lot of H3000 is a lot of power. It's not going to be a full H3000.
Well, the H3000 was a lot of power.
Yeah, I
I'm
suppose
not
so. Yeah,
sure.
these days, yeah, probably not that much.
No, yeah, I bet the H3000's probably got less power than a Tonex.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, crazy, isn't it?
Mm.
Scott, you own the pedal and the first 16 sounds. End of story. After that, you can pay extra pedals. Yes, that's very true. But it's still software, so I think they still say it's licensed. Scott, and yes, I'm a boss artist, but it still doesn't change my mind, and that it's a great pedal.
Yeah,
It is great. It's great.
Mario and Iggy are talking. There in the chat.
He said Aerial Boundaries is a fantastic album by Michael Hedges. If you like that, check out Adrian Legg as well. Nice.
Yes, good show.
Yeah.
Scott says Effects Return All Day. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Graham, could you explain the difference between peak watts? Okay, we've got 85 people watching live at the moment. Go on, James, go for it.
Right. So when a company claim that let's keep it to, if Paul stops noodling, I will be able to think and say it clearly. Let's keep it to round numbers because it makes the maths easier.
Gone down 2. We've just gone down 2.
Shut up. And if you stop interrupting, I'll get on with it quicker and not lose any more. If an amp is claimed, amp, speaker, whatever, is claimed to have 1,000 watts peak, it might call it PMP, peak music power. That's what. Yeah.
Sorry.
Then the RMS value, the root mean square, will be 666 watts RMS. It's basically the real value. The RMS value is the amp, what it can actually produce in real life if you turned it up and had everything driving to 100%. That's not to say it will sound nice at that value, at that level, but it will still continue to make volume. What you're probably looking at is realistically taking that peak number, that 1,000 watts, and dividing it by 3. That's what you'll actually get. So 333 watts. That's how it works out in real life. 333 quality watts for 1,000 peak watts. There you go.
Thanks, James. Only lost 5 people. It's all right. No. It's not you. It's not you. I'm not moaning you're doing it. I'm just. It's. If anyone gave that information, not that I know that information, you do. But if anyone gave it, we're going to lose. We're going to lose numbers. Anthony G. All I want to know is it loud enough. That's all I care. Anthony G. Hello from Southern Ontario, Canada. Great show. Cheers, Anthony. Offset guitar. I've got Gordon Giltrap's Meza Engineering stereo vacuum tube power amplifier sit right next to me. I bought it about 7
Did you
months
buy it
ago.
from the Garden Hall auction by any chance?
No,
was
Gordon Giltrap stuff was about 6-9 months ago.
Was it?
What one is it? Is it the 690? What? Is it the big one?
I don't know.
The massive one that's got about 1 billion tubes in it. That God, and I really hope you haven't got to replace those tubes if it is that one.
That's going to hurt.
Yeah, it's going to really hurt. Jim, do you guys think a humbucker with coil split or series parallel wiring sounds better?
Right, watch the numbers go down now.
we can do this quick.
I think I answered this before. The serial parallel wiring is better than the coil split because you've got 2 separate pickups, so they're obviously independent pickups which sound better. But again, it depends whether you want a humbucker or not. You know what I mean? If you just want a humbucker, then you might as well just have the whole winds. You know what I mean? Rather than, but difficult one. It's personal opinion.
John, He says, yes, pedals in front, VP4 in back for time-based effects. Nice.
Yep.
Thanks,
There we
John.
go.
Appreciate it. Probably going that route.
Session Gold, TSC, tri-stereo chorus, and
Oh.
with H3000 meant the stereo pitch G-tune. Sorry, no, not a problem. Nice.
Thanks,
Very
Session.
nice.
I'm like Tube Screamer clone. I don't know.
No, I think that was a good guess. That was a good guess, I'd say. Jim, Session Gold. I have a guitar, but mind you, it did say DBA 160 as well.
Yes.
So you
Yeah.
wouldn't think, Jim, Session Gold. I have a guitar with a humbucker in the bridge that is split coil, and I wonder how the same guitar next position would sound with series parallel. You need to get a Valiant guitar then, because they do all that sort of stuff, and they do it really well. Yeah, Graham, thank you, Drive. You're very helpful. What's up? Said Jimmy Bitter. What's up, Jimmy? He said, yes, Offset said, yes, I did. I bought the Mezza from the same place you did, your Marshall JMP1.
Yeah, so it came from the auctions. Hilarious.
Nice.
Right, give me 2 secs to find this, because normally I would have done this in advance, but because I didn't, I now have to do this. Stupid comment of the week.
We had a few good ones in this
We've
week.
got a doozy for this one, though.
What one did you choose?
The one you said, and the winner is.
Oh,
This
did I?
one.
Okay, well, go on, remind me. It said comment on 4 guitar. Oh yeah, so it was a video I did on 4 different Super Strats, and he said, what a bullshit for a video. What about the Sir is not full stop a Super Strat? I can't even. How do you? I can't even. And I don't mean to take the piss out of his punctuation stuff, but I can't quite understand. So basically, he's saying the Sir, which was a Sir Polonia HSS, was not Super Strat, but the other guitars were. I don't even understand. I mean that, James, that truly is
a stupid comment of the week.
You know what I think it is? I'm going to say
What's
this,
that?
and this is why you get a lot of these comments, is because people do not watch the entire videos anymore.
Amen.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, I have a
Yeah.
buddy of mine, a long friend. We've been friends since like kindergarten or first grade. So we've been friends for 40 something years. And he works in more of a corporate field, where I came from more of obviously the other field. And he said that he sent an email out to department heads one time, and someone responded to him to that email with the initials of the acronym TLDNR. So I go, what the hell is that, dude? He goes, too long, did not read.
Oh,
I'm like, what? I'm like, the world that I came from, if you sent that to a supervisor, bro, you would have got your head handed to you. There is no way you would tell someone, too long, I did not read this email. But apparently that's what the kids send now. That's why you even see these, that's why you see these articles. If you look at articles that come up, it'll say like 3-minute read, 5-minute read,
oh, right.
12-minute read, because these people are lazy and they have attention deficit disorder. So when these videos come out and you do a video, you'll probably notice, if you read the comments, people will ask you questions that you have already answered.
Yeah, all the time.
Video, because
All the
they don't watch it. So they skip through and then they just come to a conclusion and write stupid crap.
Yeah. The classic is, I haven't watched this yet, but it's just like, if you haven't watched it, why are you asking the question?
Yeah.
What idiots.
Yeah, I think that's part of it, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it has been an absolute pleasure to share
Been nice.
my evening with the boys. Please give it up for, all the way from Birmingham, Mr. Dave Marples.
Cheers. Thanks for having me, lads. Thank you.
Well, it isn't really Birmingham, because he lives in the posh bit.
Oh, he lives in Solihull.
So if you're sorry, Solihull.
Solihull. All the way from nearly Tampa, Florida, Mr. Vinny the Axe. All the way from the new, not so new Forest, Mr. Paul Drew.
It's not so new, is it? No, it's not.
Not really,
it
no.
isn't new at all.
And all the way from Essex, give it up for the Essex boy, even though I'm really not. Yes, so we'll see you next week for more of the same. I can't remember what's going on this week. Probably nothing of great importance. If you would, please do head over to the Valiant Guitars website. There's some absolute beauties on there. Check out Vinny the Axe on the U of Tube. I am still... I'm 29 away from 3,000 now on TSR
close.
Joey Talks Tech. Please do go over there. And if you like technical stuff as well as... So if you've got questions like, what is RMS? That's the place to go. Paul doesn't do that sort of stuff. And as well, hope you've enjoyed tonight. If you have, please do like, subscribe, hit the bell. And we'll see you next week for more of the same. So from me and the boys, good night.
It's good to see you,
guys.
Take it easy. Peace out.
Bye.